Ron's Rides. I am here in my 2016 Maserati Ghibli S. I'm here to tell you why I'm not a big fan of the start-stop mode in the Maserati Ghibli. This is going to be a very driver preference, opinionated kind of type video. You know, it depends on how you like to drive, you know, how often you drive, and what kind of scenarios you drive in. So I'm going to relate this to my driving scenarios, but I'm going to kind of run over all the driving scenarios that you would use this mode in and why I'm just not the biggest fan of it. So since I never used the start-stop mode in my Ghibli, I can give you an experience I had with my 2013 BMW 535i. That came automatically with the start-stop mode on, and with that, you turned on the car, start-stop mode was on, and you had to press the ignition button to turn it off. You could take it back to the dealership and reprogram it to the opposite way, to where if you started the car, it would automatically be off and you had to press a button to turn it on. I did that, and it took me a while because I didn't know you could do that. So I had the car for probably half a year before I realized I didn't have to press a button every time I started the car to disable start-stop mode, because I was never a fan of it then. So that was kind of a pain, but I know what it's like. I guess I should probably explain start-stop mode, so you know, if those who don't know it know exactly what I'm talking about and why it was a pain to me. Well, as you can see here in the Ghibli, the start-stop mode is disabled whenever you are in sport mode. I always drive my car in sport manual mode, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't have the start-stop mode on. But basically what it is when a car comes to a stop and the engine computer cuts the spark and fuel. So when the driver lifts their foot off of the brake or engages the clutch, the engine fires back up. So, you know, it's kind of like you know, stopping for a traffic light and you feel your engine shutting off, and you know, you get that little quiet feeling and, you know, motionless feeling. And then once you let off the brake to, you know, start moving again, you'll feel that jerky engine, you know, start back up kind of feeling. And I was never a fan of that because it always felt weird to me anyways. And then I just felt like they put a lot of pressure on the battery and the starter, you know, to go bad, because you're constantly turning on and off the car essentially. Now we know, like, a cold engine, it runs rich, you know, and it consumes more fuel. But when the temperature is already up on a car, it typically, you know, it doesn't use as much fuel. It's not excessive at all. So, you know, when you start and stop, it doesn't use an excessive amount of fuel. So I think manufacturers really wanted to limit, you know, idling in a motionless vehicle. So that's why they normally did that. You know, I guess it's just one of those things to where it's fuel economy and saving, you know, the planet, and it's good for it, but it's not for me. So to engage start-stop here, you have to have it on normal mode. It can't be on sport. So I'm going to turn it off of sport, and now you'll see normal mode. Okay, so now it says hold for start-stop off. So you can turn it off. It's automatically on because I took it off of sport mode, but I can turn it off by holding this button here. So I'll hold it so you can see. Now start-stop is off. So you'll see the sign there. That's the start-stop symbol, and it has the line going through and saying it's off. But we'll turn it on by holding it again and doing the same thing. Now I need to put on my seatbelt for this to work. But let's get it going here. Move it up. Stop. There we go. So you see auto stop start active, and it shut off, and you see the green start stop. Now I'm gonna put it back into gear. Well, not put it back into gear, let my foot off of the brake, and it starts back up, and you see the RPMs go up. So you see what it does there. All right, so here we go. We're going to roll with the start-stop screen on. Gonna come up to a stop sign. So you can see it in action again here. Sorry for the glare again, guys. Okay, coming to a complete stop. And RPMs go down. Auto start stop active. And you see the emblem there for start stop. Wanted to do another demonstration for you guys, so watch the RPMs go up as I let my foot off of the brake, and watch the symbol go away. And there we go, we're back up. All right, let's check out start stop again. We come to a complete stop. Watch everything shut down. There you go, you see the active start stop. You see the emblem there on the right with the RPMs down. I'm gonna let my foot off of the brake to go in motion again, and you'll watch everything start back up. Okay guys, so I wanted to explain to you why I'm not the biggest fan of start stop. Like I did say, it felt jerky and unnatural. It felt like it took a beating on the battery and the starter. And I may be wrong about that, but that's what it felt like to me. Also, because I don't use it, I feel like the kind of driving you would normally do in this car is daily driving. And with that said, you know, you're gonna be in bumper to bumper traffic sometimes if you're commuting to work. Now, I don't commute to work because I work from home. So when I take this car out, I take it to put it in sport manual mode. I take it for hard accelerations to have fun in it. That's why I'm always in sport mode. I take it for more, you know, leisurely drives. Yes, it's a daily, so I get groceries and run to the store, all that kind of stuff, but I'm doing it in a fun way. If you're not always driving on sport manual mode and you're driving on a regular mode and you're going to work and you're sitting at, you know, at 7:30 a.m. traffic trying to get to work by 8, it might get annoying to have the start stop on, because you take your foot off of the brake, you know, car starts back up, put it back on the brake, bumper to bumper, it shuts down, and it's just a weird feeling all the time. Like I said, some people might prefer that. You know, it's not for me, it never was for me. And even with the kind of driving I do, if I were to keep it in normal mode, I probably would still hate start stop, even though I'm not always in bumper to bumper traffic. It's just not a thing for me. You know, highway driving, obviously you wouldn't use it because you're not coming to a stop. You're not ever really motionless, you know. So it's one of those things to where it's normal everyday driving, and I don't know why you would really want it. It's good to have it, you know, like, I mean, it is good for the environment, it's good to have it, but it's not something that feels good. It's not a good driving experience, and like I said, it's not for me. You know, I understand what they're doing, and a lot of cars have it. You know, hybrids are big on that. It's just, I don't know. I like to just, I don't know, drive super fast, you know, as far as off of the line, you know, accelerate, hear the RPMs rev up, and have a good time, and keep it under the speed limit, or keep it at the speed limit within the law, of course. But it's just one of those things to where it's not my cup of tea. So I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that. I wanted to show it to you firsthand. I didn't do a good job at it because I'm not that great, but I did show you how it came on and how it takes, you know, to work and whatnot. If you guys definitely liked the video, let me know. You know, subscribe if you want to see more amateur Maserati Alfa Romeo videos. Definitely like this to get it up in the rankings, to show other Maserati owners their start stop mode if they don't know how to use it. And give me a comment. I want to hear what you guys think and see if you guys enjoy this mode, or you rather just drive in a sport manual all day. You know, you already know my answer, but I definitely would love to hear from you and talk to you guys about it. And if you know some more information on start stop, because it's kind of vague for me to go over it, definitely, you know, educate everybody down below, because I like to have a conversation. I like for people to come and look through the comments and see good vital information. So with that said, you guys take it easy. I'll talk to you in the next one. This is Ron's Rides. You guys have a good one. Stay blessed. Peace.